All right, we are on to step number 3 in our practice problem. As you see, I have already taken the opportunity to rewrite our numbers from their original format to the decimals that we found in step 1. And in the last step, we decided that we are going to start with the biggest negative number. So to compare those numbers, I'm going to put them on the number line. Now, the number line is a way to help you put those things in order without having to think too much. You know, if we can make it easier, why not? I'm all about easy things, right? So I'm going to look at this first one. I'm going to call this A, B, C, D, E, and F. And I'm looking at 0.42 or 42 hundredths. Now I know that that is going to be between my 0 and my 1. This right here would be 0.5. So I'm going to go just a smidgen to the left of that and put that as A. This is 0 and 42 hundredths. Okay. And since I know that I'm going to start with the smallest, once I get them on this number line, then I just put them in order. That's the easy part. So number B is negative 1.15. That means I'm going to go over here to the negative 1. And because it's a little bit bigger than negative 1, I'm going to go just a touch further from 0. And that number is negative 1 and 15 hundredths. Number C, I'm going to go over to 3. And I have 3.74 or 3 and 74 hundredths. Now, if I think about it, 75 cents is almost $1. It's 3/4 of the way there. So I'm going to start at half, and then halfway between half is where I'm going to be putting point C. And point C is 3.74. 4.5. That one's kind of easy. That's just going to go right in between our 4 and our 5. Or getting ahead of myself, that is point D, and point D is 4.50. Next one, the square root of negative 8. We decided that was negative 2.83 or negative 2 and 83 hundredths. I go over to the negative 2. And 0.8 is almost to the 3, but it's not quite there. So I'll put its point somewhat about there. And we have negative 2 and 83 hundredths. And our very last point is 0.40 or 40 hundredths. Now this is not quite to 1. I'm going to change to a separate color now because I'm getting close. But if I look at A and I look at F, those are very similar. So I have to decide if I'm going to compare 42 hundredths, which is A, and I need to compare 40 hundredths, which is B. Which one is greater? Well, 42 hundredths is greater. So my point F needs to be just to the left of point A, and that's going to be F, and F is 0.40. So now I have them all in order, and I see that when I get ready to write in order, I can follow this line least to greatest, and I'm going to put E, B, F, A, C, and D. That is the order. This one is E. That's the order that my numbers are going to go into. So on the next slide, you're going to work on your own. You're going to drag those numbers and line them up with the points. And then you're going to put the box around the number that is going to start your number sequence. So the box should either be all the way to your right or it should be all the way to your left. Okay? And then you've got your answer. All right. On the last step, we're going to work on step number 4.